Oh.
Welcome to Canyon Pet Hospital Educational Television. Kermit is here with you today to discuss how to tell if your dog is the correct body weight. It's very important to realize that body weight is the one health issue that owners have total control over. And that is something that a lot of owners, when various things happen to their pets, say to me, I wish I could have done something to prevent this. And in this situation, body weight is something that you have total control over. So we're going to talk today about the things you should look for in your dog to see if your dog is the proper body weight or not. Now, first thing is, Kermit is a little breed, and Kermit weighs about 23.5 pounds. Now, a pound is about 1 can of dog food. So if you want to kind of get an idea of how much a pound is to a dog of this size, you can pick up most any can of dog food and feel that. Now over here, I have a stack of dog food cans that are 24 cans, so about Kermit's body weight. And when you pick that all up together, you can kind of tell how heavy that is. But you can also tell the difference that removing 1 pound of body weight for a little dog can make. So that's just a way to tell. If you have a little 6-pound dog that needs to lose a pound, that's a big difference on their body. So we're going to have Kermit stand up here again for me. Very good, Kermit. Very good. All right. Now, one of the things that you're going to look for in your dog is when you see your dog from the side, you want to be able to see what we describe as a tuck up. And you can see right here how from the chest it goes up to the belly. If your dog goes straight across from the chest to the knee, instead of having a tuck up here, that means that your dog has some extra body weight. Okay? So first of all, looking at your dog from the side, you can see that your dog may have some extra body weight if you go from the knee to the chest, and you can see that the body comes all the way down there like that. Second of all, looking at your dog when it's standing, you want to come over the dog or in front of the dog, and you want to look at their rib cage. So when you get to the back of their rib cage, you should see a definite indentation. So we call this a dog's waist. If a dog goes from the rib cage straight back to the hips in a straight line and has no indentation like this, that indicates that your dog has too much weight. Okay? The last thing that you look at on a dog, or actually more appropriately feel on a dog, is you want to run your hands down their ribs, and you want to run them very lightly. You don't want to press in. You just want to lightly, like you would be petting them. And you should be able to feel each indentation of the ribs as you go down. Now, you don't want to be able to see all the rib slats, but you do want to be able to feel them. If you have to press at all, then there is at least a small fat layer between you and your dog's ribs. Okay? So that means that there is probably some weight loss that can occur in order to help your dog get into good normal body condition. A couple of other things that you can look for on some dogs, and some dogs will show them better than others. One is if you lift your dog's head up, like Kermit's head is now, if these areas roll up in here, for instance, on the neck, that might indicate that your dog has too much weight. And if you can see a dimple next to their tail or right in front of their tail, if you can see an indentation there, that might also indicate that your dog is not proper body weight. Many of the things that we see, especially as dogs age with increased body weight, is joint stress, heart stress, and general pain as far as that goes. It makes it more difficult as well, especially for the small breeds with the smush noses like Kermit, to breathe. So it's very important as dogs get older that they are maintained at a good body weight. Now from here, we're going to move to Kermit's little brother, who weighs 127 pounds, so we can take a look at a large dog and normal body weight on that.
There, say boy.